Okay, welcome to Dunwall Tower. The bits of it that normally Emily never sees. Tiptoe. Right, so we've got one chain. There's really only one way to go from here, and it's up the servant's hoist. Oh, rewire tool. And some money that I will likely have absolutely no use for. And I can't open this quietly. Fine. Let's take a look on the other side. On the bright side, it looks pretty much deserted. I like what she's done with the overseer masks. That's actually pretty tasteful. Just hope nobody heard that. I think we're good, however, so open up. Peek. Anybody? No. But there's a lot of broken glass. Let's just shut that door for a moment. Okay, note from Delilah. Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and then I want this rickety old contraption locked. No one else getting up unless the need is dire, and woe be to anyone who disturbs her.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
Can we just bypass? No, and by the sound of it, there is something unpleasant on that lift car. Can we just work our way up using these, I wonder? Usually you can get by, but no. Unfortunately, Corvo apparently had more sense than that, so no, ding. So no bypassing the lift that way. Pity. Right, let's check the heart again. Let's see, we've got Bone Charm, Corrupt, Bone Charm Regular, Bone Charm there, Rune there, and of course our discreet way in. Huh. Looks like the only way out at the moment is through. Okay, stealthy, stealthy, lifty, lifty, ghosty, ghosty.
But a few days ago, she was spending all of her time in that bleak little overseer chapel.
Oh
What's
ho.
afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the...
Okay, the map. So, where are we? Great Hall, I would imagine. Let's see, we came in the bottom way. Up the stairs, throne room. Right, so that's the top level. That's where we're trying to get to. Looks like the lift is the only way to get to it, more's the pity, although... Bingo, those are the royal quarters there. So there's a back exit, stairs there. Looks... How do those overlap with the level below? Doesn't look like they do, does it? I think that lift shaft is our only way up, so we're going to have to...
Pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room
Ah.
when she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting
Right.
when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, what horrific unnatural abomination is she coming up with this
Delilah
time?
says it's going to change everything, the world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
Yeah, maybe we will, maybe we won't. Not sure I think much of the new art installation in the
I can use the
main
elevator to
hallway
reach
either.
Delilah up in the throne room.
Yes, I'd worked that one out, thank you. And, oh, hi Overseer, my word. Would those be bone charms that you're wearing? Heresy, and of course, a whacking side of hypocrisy and one more very dead gravehound. Still, loot is loot. I'm not going to complain where it's coming from. They've done a decent job of barricading that for us, so I don't think we're going to get interrupted if I simply drop. And then 1 and 2. Armoured bones and bitter blood. Right. We need to get to the chapel to find out what Delilah's working on and hopefully a way of eliminating it. And we also need to get to the security room to get the power on. How hard could it be, he says. Ha 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 ha. Now, let's take a quick look at these bone charms. I doubt we'll have much use for any of them, but you never know. Bitter blood, blood flies attack it. Yeah, we're kind of done with blood flies at this point. Shadow walk lasts slightly longer. Armored bones, movement speed reduced, takes significantly less damage. We'll pass on that one, but I will go for Shadow Embrace. Just as a bonus. There we are, so that's up another one. Okay, 2 witches up there. Looks like we can get into here. Now that used, if I remember Dishonored 1 correctly, to be the Spy Master's private chambers. I wonder who's got it now. Corvo, it's Daddy's bedroom. Hopefully he left some... Oh, it is sweet. You always knew he cared. Mummy and Daddy. Right, is any of this lootable? Looks like we've got a quick access. Oh, crap. Including some witches. So, yoink 1. Yoink 2. Can I yoink number 3? Come on. Yoink number 3. Yoink number 3. Come on. Number 3? Come on. You are number... Oh. No.
It makes me
Apparently
furious
can't yoink
seeing
number
the
3.
tower like this.
Well, what do you expect? They killed all the serving staff. Okay, let's have a quick look at this. Ooh, more money we won't have a chance to spend. I mean, we'd have to track all the way back out of the tower grounds, back down into Dunwall, and then back to the black market, which seems a bit pointless now that we're in the end game. Okay, so we've tagged 1, tagged 2, and if I could just tag number 3... Oh, come on. There we are. Okay. Well, we've got 2 of them. I would prefer not to have to blow another dart shutting down number 3. There. There, we had it just for a fraction. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mark 1, Mark 2. And sod it. Actually, no, don't sod it at all. I really ought to hold on to a sleep dart just in case. Fine, we'll have to find another way of getting to those ladies. Right. Scratch that plan then. Anything else in the bedroom? Any secret doors, chambers, distractions, alarm clock, another alarm clock? Corvo seems to have had a thing about waking up on time. Can't say as I blame him. And we have 1 witch outside the door. Of course, that doesn't necessarily mean there aren't others that we can't see. 2 hanging corpses, 1 witch. Can't see anybody else, so we'll just pop you, grab you, and then just back into the room. Gotcha. Hop over here and dump you down here. Nighty night. Okay, where next? There's an arc pylon there. That will be live and rigged. Ooh. Come on. Oh, I can hear a clockwork. Damn it. Okay. Well, I could simply shadow form and rush her, but I don't know what else is round that corner. I know there's at least 3 witches in the next room, so if this goes wrong, it's going to go very badly wrong very quickly. Oh, yes, don't you me, Missy. Okay. Right, let's go for it. Yoink. Come on. Come on. There's 2 of them. Damn it. Right, okay, duck into cover. And end shadow walk. One and 2. Right. And I can still hear that blasted clockwork, so yoink! Where is it? directly over there. Right, okay, let's
Why am I always the one who has to
drop
gather moss
these
under
two.
a full moon? Seems like whenever it involves missing sleep,
Air
they
feels
always
damp,
sound mean.
heavy. Could be a
Come on,
storm
turn you
coming
back.
in.
There we are. Two disposed of.
Should begin scouting the vicinity.
Yoink. The machine has spotted corpses. Well, unconscious ones at least. Can I rewire? Maybe.
Running search protocol.
Yes, you do that. Just don't look up. Whoa. He can move when he's got a mind to, can't he?
Extending exploration of the area.
Come on, Clocky. Just need to stay with you.
The search protocol is underway.
That's nice. Yoink. Just stay with him. Just stay with him. Okay, he's gone that way, so...
The machine is switching out of search.
Okay, the machine has calmed down. The machine might still be awake, however, so that could be problematic.
Extra diagnostic playback loop.
Okay. Looks like that whole little diversion has got us rather close to the chapel, which is kind of handy. Unfortunately, if Clocky looks up at this moment, it's going to be very, very bad. So, we'll wait for him to pass under that chandelier. Then we'll get above him, and then we'll try something extremely stupid. I hope that doesn't count. I hope that doesn't count as a kill. Monkey wrench. It was so worth the money. Okay, one less clockwork to think about. Now, let's break in here.
Why is
And
there a tree
bingo!
in the middle of the chapel?
It's Delilah. I mean, wow. I'm not sure what to make of the lighting girl, but she's certainly gone full heretic in here, hasn't she? Okay. Flick over, put those out. And just in case the tree is one of her patent whomping willows, I think we're going to take a discreet way down. Aha, bingo. Right, so, looks like she left us an audio diary. That's kind of handy. Also, note, Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the oil was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt runes both my great painting. All the ingredients ready in the chapel. Dried kelp, algae, flowers, human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Well, I suppose there are worse fluids she could have used for that one. Mustering patience on a campaign until 5 is ready to affix. 2 of corrupt aligned with 2 of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could even turn against
Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might
right,
be able to
this is
sabotage
how
it.
we deal with her, isn't it? So, some dried algae.
By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
Yes, because this totally isn't going to get me burned as a heretic. Still, the Abbey need never know. Now, what was the last thing you did? Oh yes, human bone. Which I'm guessing is the skull. Excellent. And plonk that. Okay, and... Oop. Right. Okay, 1 corrupt rune. Which is basically a skull that's been engraved and wrapped in seaweed. Fine, so all we have to do now is get to the throne room, sabotage her magic, and then deal with her, and we can get through this without having to shank her either. Let's have a listen to this.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking, transposing my painting. The world as it should be, with this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last. all will be made proper and good.
Give her credit, the girl's got ambition. Holy hell. Right. Okay. Next stop, the security room. Check. Okay, 50 meters that way.
You don't eat hagfish with a small fork. What rude one finally got a miserable oaf like you into this world?
Sorry, madam. I was never taught the right and proper ways of the aristocracy.
We don't tolerate your kind here in Dismantled Tower. Only the finest.
Right, either the witches are going for some fairly bitter, savage parody, or they probably just hang everyone who could appreciate the joke. Especially the servants. Oh, clockwork, 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 clockwork! Bad, 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 bad. Right, get up above him. Sorted. Okay, now the question is, does he have... Yes, there are friends.
Oil runs through its
Okay.
veins, rendered from the fat of leviathans from the deep, icy waters.
It
Can I
has
just
nothing to do with
bypass
our
them?
mistress's magic. Not touched by
No.
the void at all. Could we make one of bones, I wonder? Like the Gravehounds.
No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't need one that stands up whenever I'm trying to kill it. Okay. The problem is... Okay, so there are 2 witches and 1 clockwork. Can I simply slip past them? It'd be a hell of a lot simpler, but Clocky is looking exactly where he needs to be. Remember, he's got that camera on the back.
Focus.
Right. I think I can take this guy out discreetly.
Recharging the magnetic coil.
Yeah, maybe. And yoink. 1, 2, 3, and how the witches did not hear that, I have no idea. Still, it's done. And with a bit of luck, 1 and the other one is sat idle there. Perfect. So provided they don't get themselves involved, they'll probably notice the moment they try to investigate. Ooh, what's that? Clockwork part. Come on, what are you? Not sure. Should probably be able to loot it, but security room's the main thing. Huh. Okay, just tiptoe in. Kill the lights while we're in here. Well, kill most of the lights. There's still some oil lights I can't really extinguish. Don't hear anybody. Well, there's 1 rat, but he doesn't count. And it looks like we've got 3 power generators, all of which presumably need some whale oil in them. Yeah, bingo. So just plug in 1 bit of whale oil and let it run. Why do I have a feeling the moment I switch the elevator back on that this is going to go straight to hell? Okay, that's in. Fill it up. Check around. Make sure I've got my bolt hole dug and ready. Ratty, have you got anything handy I can use? No, I don't think you have. Well... Okay, we'll just have to chance it. Right. Okay, plug it in.
With the
We're
power
on.
on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Oh crap, yeah, they heard it. Right, stun mine. 1, 2. Okay, come on.
The belly rumble of me.
1.
Let's
look around.
Hello, you. Yeah, that's a sleep dart. Down you go. And we'll just retrieve that while we're at it. Okay, so stun mines do actually knock them out. It's not just a temporary thing. Perfect. So, elevator on, which is still more or less ignorant of the fact that I'm here. And Clocky dismantled. Oh, no, 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 it was another two. Right, we're not using that corridor then. Let's see. In here, perhaps? There's still this room nearby. 19 meters. Okay, it's downstairs from us. It's very tempting to just bypass and go for Delilah. We are pretty much at the end game, and I'm not sure one more room's going to make a difference, but whoa. What happened to you? To the Duchess Lucille Clotilda, I hope this note finds you in good health. Yours was the first such correspondence offering me and denouncing the murderous semicolon. Swift actions such as yours deserve reciprocity. Come join me for a dinner, for I am eager to show how I feel to... Rewarded as a traitor deserves, then, huh? Okay. Nice. Well, at least Delilah's got the same idea that most petty tyrants have about despots. Treachery, after all, is one of those things that just gets easier with practice. Because I switched the power back on. Are you two feeling paranoid yet? You should be. Dear me. Well, one of them at least is being healthy about these things. Let's see. Domino 1, Domino 2... Make sure I don't bollocks this up. And change of plan. Need a distraction. You. Come on. Some of these clockwork parts were movable. Come on. Come on. There's gonna be something throwable around here. You'll do. Okay, so vault up once, vault up again, vault up again. They're dominoed, so if we dump this down there...
Good riddance.
Really? A body drops off the vent shaft in front of you and your response is simply good riddance. Fine, some people aren't worth the effort to kill. Don't really want to burn a sleep dart. I think I've got 2 left and no way to restock. Okay, well, it'd be safer just to backtrack the way I went, but... Fine, you know what? Yoink! Should have just done that in the first place. Right. Where next? Kitchens? Always promising.
I adore the sound
Whoa.
they make hitting bottom. So delicate, so fine.
The old woman we pushed off the roof cared more about these dishes than she did her own rotten bones. She begged us not to break anything else.
Oh, please.
Well, yes, they're
not that
valuable.
one. It's over 100 years old.
No, no, that belonged to Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin. It was a wedding gift.
The older it is, the more exciting to smash, I say.
Yes. Why is that, I wonder? Another mystery.
Yes, a mystery. A mystery wrapped in the riddle inside the enigma. Can I drop your skulls down here? Well, we're not going that way, are we? Oops. Okay. Check the rest of the kitchen. I don't think there's going to be much else. Ooh. Why is there a grenade in the kitchen? And crossbow bolts? And this is the kitchen, isn't it? I mean, I suppose it could be the laundry as well, but wow, some people really, really couldn't take criticism of their work. Oh boy. Okay, can we bypass this way? No, that looks pretty thoroughly blocked, doesn't it? Fine, looks like we're backtracking. Okay, tumble, 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 tumble. No. Squeak. Okay, there's a clockwork just past that staircase, so go up. Go up again.
Handling.
Um,
Commence lens refocus.
And we're back to Corvo's chambers. And if the electricity is back on, then that arc pylon we saw earlier will be active now. Which means probably a good chunk of the palace's security is back online as well, which is that could be awkward. Also, oh, the witches are gone from here. Huh. I can see some... You know what, let's take a quick peek. Yoink! Since they were so interested in this room. 1, 2... not all that much of note it has to be said. Oh, right, I see. They've started patrolling the main hall. That's going to make getting back to the lift a little bit awkward. Okay. Think about this in a second. Once we've looted the place dry and had a quick scoosh round. Yeah. Okay, so we're back here. Fine. I think we are just about done with the tower interior. Unless I can need to find a discreet way past these girls. Okay, so there's one patrolling on the staircase, one on the mezzanine, one on the ground floor. The obvious thing to do would be to go for the bypass through the chandeliers, back down the way I came and in, but there were those two witches at the front as well. They're likely patrolling as well with the power on. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Apparently it's rather cold fire. Aww. Okay. Question is, how alert are they? Well, I dare say we're about to find out. Mark 1. Huh.
Someone's burning whale oil again. Curious, who would want the stinking light?
Well, not me, but I need the elevator online. Also, Statue of Delilah? No, thank you. Don't really want to alert little Miss Happy that I'm coming for her. Alright. If I take a snap down to that one, am I going to be in the visual range? Well, happily, you'll never have to test that theory. Snap down. Yoink. Close. Phew! Okay. Right. The lift is on, but remember we heard that Gravehound earlier, so I'm willing to bet that the moment I hit this call button, something rather unpleasant is going to come down in the lift car. Push button. Snap up. Oop. Told you. Well, that solves that one. Okay, next stop, I suppose. Ah, they armoured the hatch. Corvo thought of everything, didn't he? Right, going up, I suppose. Delilah wasn't half stupid herself either, putting the Gravehound on top of the lift, not inside it. Unless she did both, and there's a Gravehound inside the lift as well. No, we're good. I mean, that would have been a dirty trick. Just excuse me for a sec. We need to snap down there, then into the elevator, and then we are heading for the throne room. Level 4. Going up. Throne room. Royal quarters. Insane tyrant. All the things you need for a Christmas shop, really. Okay. To the tower rooftop, once you've checked the rest of the machinery and looted the place dry. Anything else worth grabbing? No. Very well then. Onwards, Delilah. Your reckoning is coming.